Hi, and welcome to College Planning Untangled, where we try to simplify the lives of those that are going through the college planning process. I'm Kristin Clark. I'm a career exploration coach for 16 to 26-year-olds, and I'm here with Bobby Hood, our ACT, SAT, and all AT test guru. Bobby, how's life?
Just great. Yeah, I'm excited to continue this kind of career trends conversation we've been having for a few weeks now. So yeah,
Yes.
let's dive into it. So what we're talking about is careers that students might not be thinking of that are going to change in the future and going to have big booms in them that you might want to consider. And so the first one we want to talk about is like food and agriculture, which is interesting. Like my nephew, he majored in agriculture. We've got a family farm. I'm going out tomorrow out to Kentucky to go visit and hang out at the family farm for a couple of days. And so that's the thing in the future, like ag tech is going to be big and it's going to be probably big, gigantic, big agriculture is going to be doing this and they're going to need lots of employees, right?
Yeah. And I'll tell you, Bobby, I had a client that he wanted to be a mycologist. You know what that is?
Mhm. Is that
You
a
do?
fungi,
What's
right?
it?
Funguses, mushrooms, right?
Yeah. How did you
Yeah.
know that?
That's
Mr.
what I do.
Mensa.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah, so he and the thing is, they're for medicinal purposes, not the funny mushrooms, but like
Sure.
for real, and there are only a couple people doing it in the country. So I was like, how cool is that? Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. And so that's what's going to happen in the future. I mean, you're going to have more and more scientists involved in big agriculture, right? Designing lab grown meat and ways to just reduce food waste and just make everything more efficient. And so, with all of that sort of thing, just sustainability is going to be a huge thing, being able to get all this done with less water and all that sort of thing. So, they're going to need people who majored in that and need lots and lots of jobs.
Yes, I love it. Okay. What else
Absolutely.
is in that grouping?
So the other trend we've got is in the future that we've had for years. You've had like the new career has been working in like social media and things like that. We talked about AI, but now thinking about and working for companies in the role of helping with social impact and advocacy, which is like a big thing. Like corporations now, big corporations have social responsibility departments, right? They're just making sure that they take a look at how they're impacting their communities, how they're impacting the planet, working in local, with the local communities to make sure that while they're there, they are helping the community and helping the environment, that sort of thing. And that's going to be more and more important because the free market is going to require that companies do this.
Well, and Bobby, what I see is it's hugely important as well that they are very conscious about how we're
Absolutely.
treating our planet. So I can see that being like a way that they're going to choose which corporations to go to as well. So, corporations are going to have to vie for their eyeballs and for them to want to work for them.
Absolutely, right? And so part of this also is going to be just innovation in the future. Like a big thing is going to be nonprofits are going to be using like the new technology, AI, data, like working with data, mining data to make nonprofits innovate and be better. They're going to need to compete just like other companies do, and they're going to need to be able to execute their mission well. They're going to need to innovate, and they can't just kind of stick with the old methods of just paper and spreadsheets.
Yep.
And that's part of the thing too, is just when you put it all together, like one of the things that has been a big upcoming trend for years is working in DEI with companies. And the thing is, the free market, companies are still going to have to compete, and to be able to compete you have to have the best workers of any type. And that's what DEI has been working to do for years, is go out to different communities and college campuses. And for instance, like the part of the DEI movement has been getting more women to work in STEM fields, right?
Yeah.
So that it's not just a bunch of men in the physics labs and in engineering labs. And so that's still going to be a thing. Companies are still going to need to recruit more women, more people from all walks of life, regardless of what's happening, right? So eventually that's going to be something that's going to be a big role. And so these are all different roles that, students may not realize are available at corporations, right? Going
Yeah.
and
And
working in corporate social responsibility and things like that.
And, we got a huge elephant in the room, right, with what's going on with DEI and the government.
Mhm.
But I think that I want people to know that you said a lot of really good key points in there, Bobby, about DEI. It's about finding that best talent, making sure that everybody is being looked at. So yeah,
Mhm.
I don't believe this is going away. I think it's changing, and I think it needed
Yeah,
to change.
I think it'll
So
probably have a new name pretty soon or something, right?
probably
But
we
they're
got to
still going to do it
rebrand.
because you're still going to need to recruit women and all the different people from different walks of life, right? Like, I mean, that's common sense. So,
Absolutely. All
yeah.
right.
So
Well,
that's it. Those are things for students to think about. And so, if you want to just get beyond just like kind of what I did, which is like, oh, I'm going to go be an attorney like my dad, right? Come work with Kristin, like, go and explore your strengths and what kind of interesting careers are out there for you. And next week we'll continue. We've got more career trends to talk about.
awesome.
All
Thanks,
right. Have a good
Patty.
one. Yeah.
Bye.
Bye bye.